Welcome to the channel. This week we take a 450-mile journey from Nottinghamshire to Lincolnshire, down Surrey and back again, dropping off the kids. A lot of motorway miles and a lot of charging and a lot of idiots on the road. Good job I've got my beer in the front just for safekeeping. We try out the Tesla charging stations en route and see how efficient the Model Y Juniper is. And of course we keep the kids entertained and stop off to look at maybe something that I could replace the Tesla with, if I so decide. All this and so much more on this week's episode from Tesla Dave. Stay tuned and stay with us. Hello and welcome to Tesla Dave. So I've had the Model Y now since September and put a couple of thousand miles on it. So what I'm going to do today, we're going to do a long journey. It's just before Christmas. I'm going to drop the kids off in Lincolnshire, down in Surrey and back here to Nottinghamshire. So around about a 450-mile round trip. Now normally, the old days, I would have taken the Range Rover there, so less range anxiety. But today we're going to see how we get on with the Model Y and with the charging network. I also feel for moving kids around it's safer than the Range Rover because it does a lot of the thinking. So it's more like driving a device, if you like. And we're going to see what the best points are about the Model Y. So I'll be talking about some of the things I love about it that are unique to Tesla as we go along. So anyway, we've got a 450-mile journey to do. We are losing the light already, so let's see how we get on. So first of all, let's load the kids. Okay, before we do the journey, we have to make sure we've got the essentials. So I've got some beer in the front. And of course, I've already got the mattress that we've demonstrated in a previous video, a link up there with that little thing you can click, about how you can turn it into a bed just in case it breaks down and I have to spend the night on the road. Things I like about the Tesla, I've got 3 kids in the back, loads of Christmas presents. Obviously you're watching this in January, so bear this in mind for Christmas this year in 2026. And the boot is fully loaded there. As we go around the side, there is plenty of space in the back there, and the kids have their own infotainment system so they can choose their own music and their aircon. Of course, the Tesla's so easy to drive, it's a bit like a device. Once you've driven a Tesla, you can't drive another car because this does all the thinking for you with its auto start and auto stop. Let me demonstrate. But first of all, let me just put the boot down. Now, first of all, as you enter, it just unlocks just by the app. You don't need a key. So, as soon as you put your seatbelt on, it is now ready to drive. You just press the brake and instantly it knows it's got to go forward, so no manual shift. It's worked out we're going forward because if I went backwards, I'd be into the garage. Okay, so the car now is fully loaded with kids and we're about to go. We've got 323 miles of range. I think the journey is about 450. The temperature outside at the moment is about 7 degrees, which isn't great for electric cars. So we're going to be testing the Supercharger network as we travel up to Lincolnshire and then down Surrey and back again. See how we get on. A bit nervous about this. Will we break down? Will the Superchargers be full when we get there? It is a very busy day for travelling because people are getting into place around the country for Christmas Eve. So let's go. So to recap, I'm driving a Model Y which I bought in September 2025. It's an all-wheel drive long-range premium Model Y. At the time I wanted the performance model, but it wasn't available and there was no release date, so I took the gamble. I've got a 21 plate Model 3 which is a performance, so that kind of itches that scratch, but I love it. And another good thing I like it about this is the boys are entertained in the back now, watching a YouTube video, and obviously not watching Tesla Dave, why would they? But they're watching that, and the sound is just coming from the back, so it's not distracting Libby and I in the front as we drive, which is a good thing, isn't it, Libby?
We broke the habit of like putting 2-1 in every fixture prediction at least.
Of course, as we drive now to Lincolnshire, it's off the M1 heading across towards Lincoln, and it's beginning to get dark. Kids hate being on camera. They're great. They love to be on TikTok, but not on Daddy's YouTube channel. That's embarrassing in front of their friends, isn't it? An annoying thing about all Teslas is the windscreen wipers. You have a bit of drizzle and it doesn't seem to recognise. You have to manually kind of get your windscreen wipers working, which is so annoying. It's fine in normal rain, but British drizzle, they just don't seem to recognise. So coming up, we have a toll road. It's a bridge and you've got to pay for it, would you believe? So we're going over the bridge now, and yeah, it's going to be 50p, and unfortunately I've only got £20. £20. Here we go, over the bridge. So now we're going to wait for change. They're going to hate me, aren't they? The river's looking pretty full here in Lincolnshire. So we're going to pick a booth here. We got two at least, so let's go behind the big fresh egg lorry. I wonder how many thousands of eggs are in there. And if it breaks suddenly, do they all get smashed? And he makes an omelette. Right, this is going to be slightly embarrassing. I've had it. At least it's a lady, she'll understand. Look, she's looking very Christmassy as well with her ears. I'm really sorry, I haven't got any change. I didn't know there was a toll.
Do you want it in 2 pences or 1 pences?
Oh, you got. Yeah, where's he?
Sorry, I have to get my entertainment somehow.
We're sitting there all day, imagine you need it. Looking very Christmassy anyway.
Oh, thank you very much. And there is your £19.50 in change.
Like I'm going to count it now, am I?
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you, have a good Christmas. So the infotainment system on this is brilliant. It does all the thinking for you. So it is like just riding a device on an iPhone. Recently test drove a BYD Seal, which many are pitching as a rival to the Model 3. Some would say it's better looking. You can watch that video here. However, it really is very Temu inside in terms of the infotainment system. The screen isn't as solid as the Tesla one here, or as reactive. This is the brains behind the car, which makes it all the difference to any other vehicle. It's a device on wheels. It does all the thinking. So although we have the absence of Apple CarPlay and Android's equivalent, you really don't miss it, because the navigation, which you need to keep abreast of the battery power and to do all the thinking for you, is just as good as Waze that you'd find on Apple CarPlay. The only thing I'm missing really is WhatsApp, but then do I need that distraction? In the States they have Grok on it, which you can talk to it and you can ask it where to go for dinner. It will take you there, where to find a beauty spot. That's coming soon in Europe, I believe. The only thing holding it back is legislation and GDPR. But yeah, this is the number one reason you buy a Tesla. Is it's a computer on wheels, and this new Model Y is so much smoother than the old one with its sound insulation, double glazing, and so on. It really is a bit more premium than the last model. And it's really a pleasure to be driving this. As you saw earlier, I have a Range Rover, which is great, like sitting in an armchair, but this is equally as comfortable. As you can see, my daughter there has fallen asleep. Tesla's Autopilot system, which all Model Y cars have in the UK, is a level 2 driver assistance suite, meaning you must stay alert and ready to take over at any time. It's not autonomous, but it really takes the edge off long journeys. It includes traffic-aware cruise control that matches speed to the car ahead and auto steer to keep you centered in the lane. It really is a real great assistant. Also includes merging and exiting motorways, and follows the sat nav en route. In the UK, full self-driving supervised is not yet available, but is rumoured to be coming in 2027. So you'd literally be able to sit there with your hands off the steering wheel. So it looks like we've caught up with a big fresh egg lorry. Just getting the feeling I need an omelette. Anyway, let's have a course. We're stuck in traffic. You can see we're on cruise control. So it literally is following the car in front. I'm not doing any maneuver of the brakes or pedals. And what I love most is this screen. So if we can zoom out, you can see we've only got a few miles left until we get to Harry and Libby's destination there in Lincolnshire. I'm just checking the fuel here. How much energy I have left as we come off this slip road. Now, the beautiful thing with this is once you've got the navigation on, it does the thinking for you in terms of energy levels and where to charge. So you don't really get range anxiety, because you can just look on the map there and it's going to tell you where the nearest chargers are. It will plot the charging for you. So at the moment, I don't really need a charger. But as you can see by all these dots on the screen, these little red marks, these are actually Tesla chargers, and you can get information on them by clicking on them, and how many chargers are free at that point. And it will sort of navigate you there as well, so you can get all the information you need about your next charging point. At this part of the journey, though, we don't need charging, and as you can see, we can also change the map as well, so it's nicely colourful, and you can see a little bit more detail. So we've arrived in Lincolnshire now to drop Harry and Libby off, and the first part of the leg now complete.
And then I think you have to press on the
That's
leg
it, back to their mother they go.
What's not doing now? Yeah.
So now we have to plan the leg from Lincolnshire down to Banstead in Surrey, around about 180 miles. What we got so far, so we've got about 73% of the battery. So we're just going to say this thing does the thinking. So we're going to navigate and we're going to put in Charlie's postal code, which will not reveal on screen. So it's calculating. Okay, so it's saying what we got. We've got 1 hour and 47 minutes. That can't be right. Oh, that's to the charging. So it's going to make sure we charge in 91 miles. Where is that? Wimbledon. So we've got details on that. Even some pictures there of where we're going to charge. It's giving us a rate of about 41 pence per kilowatt hour, which is yeah, it's not the cheapest at 23p, but a hell of a lot cheaper than most superchargers. So the current drive was 62 miles. We did 19 kilowatts per hour in 1 hour and 24 minutes. So and we've done 3,029 miles, so we've just gone over 3,000 miles there. So this is taking us, what looks like it, the route down to Surrey today is taking us, so we're going to be stopping off at the A1. Now I can actually set this, so when we want to sort of set arrival energy, so it's saying I'm going to arrive with 10%, but I want to arrive with 50%. How does that affect things? So now it's changed, so we're going to charge at South Mims instead. So let's do this. We can do this. Let's go. So again, one tap, press to drive the accelerator to drive forward. Again, no gear shift at all. Fantastic. I don't want to sleep. Hello?
Hi, I'm just checking that they're home soon.
Yeah, they've just been dropped off.
Oh, shit, I didn't, I've not heard them, I'm upstairs.
Yeah,
It's
literally.
not hello or anything, I've not heard them, I was just in the bath, I just got out of the bath and I thought, I've not heard anything, so I wanted to find out because she's waitressing for me tonight.
Yeah, no, they got dropped off literally 2 minutes ago.
Okay, fine. Well, they've not been up to see me yet. All right.
Oh, then.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Bye.
Christmas. Bye-bye, mate. The latest Tesla Model Y now features adaptive matrix LED headlights, smart lights that keep your high beams on and automatically dim only the bits that would dazzle oncoming drivers, giving you maximum visibility without the glare. This pixel by pixel control means safer, brighter night driving thanks to the software enabled adaptive high beams built into the LED system. So as we head down the A1 now, there's been a slight change of route due to traffic on the M25. It's now going to take us from A1 and cut across the M1 to the nearest charging station. It's always a BMW, isn't it? And if you look very closely, you can't see his license plates. That's because he's ghosted them. Got him on camera. And relax. So now the nearest charging station is 3 minutes away, 2.5 miles away. So we can see there's 16 available charging units to use. We've been travelling now since 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's now 17 minutes past 6. We're at Harlington, which is just outside Toddington service station. So let's pull in now and give the old beast a bit of a charge, some more juice to get us on the way to Surrey.
Kind of go
Time for
in
a
the car
toilet
park
break.
somewhere. I can't see any toilets.
No,
Are those portaloos?
Yeah, maybe.
Look.
Go and have a little look. So as Charlie goes to find the toilet, I do the charging. It's so easy with the Tesla app. Just plug it in and it will charge the app. It even tells you how much. At this time of night, it's around about 41 pence. And it's going to charge up to about 150 kW. And it's going to take roughly about 20 minutes or 15 minutes to put another 100, 200 miles on the old vehicle. Well, we're just pulling up at a charger now. It's so easy. You don't have to do anything really. You just plug it in. You're getting the cheapest rate, and it's so easy. And it does all the calculation for you. So, just to recap, we've just done 190 miles from Lincolnshire down to here. We're just outside Toddington, just off the M1 now, and we have now got 117 miles to go to Surrey, which is roughly 117 minutes to 1 hour 17 minutes to go and 70 miles. So we're just breaking the journey now, and I requested with the computer that we would arrive in Surrey with 50% charge. 50% charge roughly, hopefully, should get me back home to Nottingham. I'm not too sure about that. So anyway, we're just sitting here charging. Not the most inspiring of charging stations. No facilities. Everything's at a garden centre. So I think there's some portaloos over there, but that's about it. And nowhere to get a snack. And I think we're going to be charging now for the next 20 to 30 minutes. But anyway, we're safe. Traffic wasn't too bad. And so I'm roughly, just halfway, just over through the journey. Well, that's it. We're ready to go. We've added about 20 miles there. Sorry, 200 miles at cost of £20. So let's get out of here. So to continue the journey, we've got 70 miles left to go, and which is roughly going to take us 1 hour and 15 minutes to do, and hopefully we should arrive in Surrey with 50%, which I think is touch and go. Should be enough to get me back without having to charge.
Turn right to take the M1 slip road.
Right, so 2/3 of the way there. We're just arriving at Banstead in Surrey. We have travelled some distance. We've got 189 miles left, and as predicted by the machine, as we call it, the machine, it said we'd arrive with 50% charge. We're actually arriving with 52%, so that's a bonus. So we've got to get rid of number one son now, as we distribute kids around the country at Christmas. Just call me DPD, David Parental Deliveries. There you go. Excellent. We're just arriving at Banstead now. Didn't get your stuff. So whilst I'm parked here, I can resist. He lives right next to Romans. Okay, look at some of these cars in the showroom. Aston Martins outside, Lamborghinis, walking past a Bentley. Just look at those beauties. Would I swap the Tesla for that? Let's be honest, I probably would. But yeah, beautiful cars. Anyway, no time to dwell. Let's get back to it. Let's see what we've got left of the journey and how we're doing with that calculation and getting us back what remains of the charge. Okay, so we're in the car doing the last leg now, so let's find out what we've got to go, how many miles we've got to go. So very easy, we're just going to go into navigation, press home.
Now turn left onto Brighton Road.
Okay, so what we got? We've got, it's going to take an hour and 14 minutes. It's going to get us charging again at that charging station, which we stopped on the way down, because it thinks I need 50% to arrive. It's going to get us there at 19%. Let's change what we need to arrive back at home with. So I'm going to change it to maybe, yeah, 10%, that's what it's saying. So yeah, it's going to send us there. As that's a very dull charging station, I'm going to avoid that and go to Newport Pagnell. At least I can have a pee and stuff there, and maybe get a cup of coffee. So roughly it's saying we'll arrive at 9:34. So okay, let's do this. So again, it's very easy. Arrows pointing, no need to do any, just press the accelerator. It's highlighted in blue there, and easily does it. We're off for the final leg of our journey. And to be honest, I feel very relaxed because most of this journey was on autopilot. You're just literally sitting looking at the steering wheel and the display, relaxing, not doing too much thinking. It's like driving for idiots. It tells you when to change lane, when to come back into lane, automatically stops at traffic lights, automatically sets off at traffic lights. Great for traffic jams. Not that we hit any this time as yet, fingers crossed. So I like that. It's another like. I also like the sound system. It really is an amazing sound system. Highly entertaining. Probably one of the best sound systems I've ever had. I've got a Range Rover, not a patch on this. This is simply amazing. I also like the indicating. So if I indicate now to turn into the right hand lane, as soon as I'm across, it cancels itself out. I don't have to think about that. If I move back, see, go across, and it cancels. Another light. It is just Janet and John simple driving. So much so that you do worry sometimes. I do sometimes have to put it in manual mode That's the driving, just so I can wake myself up, because you do find yourself drifting off into your daydreams. I've never once regretted buying a Tesla. Everything else you drive, even the BYD I test drove on this channel, just feels like such hard work. There's nothing wrong with going completely digital, electric. It's so much easier, and you feel so much safer. You really do feel safer, especially as you've just seen. I've moved 3 kids to 2 different mothers. Hey, wasn't I, lad? We didn't have TV. Or YouTube. To 2 different parts of the country. Anyway, let's make hay and get on with the journey. I love the sound system. It's not an afterthought. It really has been designed to make these long journeys entertaining and keep you alert. Yeah, it is amazing. The other thing I love is the app. The app is just amazing. You know, I haven't bought a set of keys. I mean, now I just bring my phone, it has my credit card in, you don't need cards for paying of charging up, it's just on an app. The app controls everything, it is the best app. You can literally do everything from the app. And Tesla ownership is so easy. I remember, you know, it's almost like they don't want you to buy the car. I remember going for a test drive and you just book it online. I turned up with a code. The code entered enabled the car, got in, drove it for an hour, and that was it. Just ordered online. Talking of which, if you are thinking about buying a Tesla, then I put a code in a description with a great offer for you. So take a look at that. So as I say, we're heading now, we're 57 minutes away from the next charge. The motorway's clear. The car more or less driving itself. We'll demonstrate parking, how it auto parks, how I can summon the car out of tight spots once we get to the charging space. So I'm just going to park now at Toybox for a pee and show you how the auto park works. So let me just show you how to park this. So if we just pick up, we're going to go and park over there. Okay, so let's choose, and then we'll go for that one, just there. That one, that one. Start. You never get tired of this. So I'm just going to have a pee and get a drink at Toddington service station. Let it park. You never get tired of this. Constantly looking around it for pedestrians, and then even though the lines here badly painted, a bit faded, get straight in there. Well, there we go, nicely done. Okay, now the other thing I like is as soon as I release my seatbelt, it is now in parking mode. So let's say I've parked in a bad space. I can now summon the car by the app. I just press come to me on the app and the car will move towards me. No, maybe I need to get a bit closer. It's stopping, we'll try again. There you go, car is actually moving on its own in the middle of Toddington. Oh, stop. Now I'm going to take it backwards. Obviously not the best time to do this at night, is it? See if it would come to me. There you go, come to me. There you go. Oh, it's going so I can get in it. Oh, I'm over here. Amazing. Well, just a stone's throw from Toddington. I didn't make it as far as Newport Pagnell. It's time to charge back at our Portaloo charging station for the final 50 miles in, just to make sure I get home okay. So it won't take long, and I'll show you some new features. Okay, so we're now back in, and we've got 9 minutes to continue the trip. You can see it's charging at about 170 kilowatt there. She's putting in about 705 miles per hour, 715 miles an hour. It would charge it if we were here to stay, but we're only here for a few minutes. So let me just go and show you the latest feature. So we go into here, and it is called Photo Booth, and it's in Toybox. So whilst that loads up, whatever we take now, there's a picture of me on screen, you can see, and we can play around with that. Make me love, make me to a cowboy. That's the taxi robots, isn't it? Various different screens there. If I look at the camera there, it does make you look kind of, it's like one of those ghost things, isn't it? Infrared, haunted. I mean, it is a bit gimmicky, isn't it? It's a toy. So you can just smile at that and take the picture. 3, 2, 1. And now that, I look like a zombie, will be on the app, and I can download it on screen now. Just save. Okay. And you can also, new one, you can choose skins for your car. You choose a colour like that, or you can go for a wrap, and that will be the look of your Tesla. So it's gamification, isn't it? Kids love it. It's quite a nice one there, all black. Okay, 7 minutes charge, and then we'll see where we are after that. Okay, another thing I like. So what I'm going to do on screen now, you've got the seats. Okay, I believe I can fold that seat. So this seat is now folding forward, and the one in the back just crushed some crisps and folded back. So again, we'll do it on that one as well. Oh, that was blocked. Oh, it's blocked by me. So I'm moving forward, and now the seat behind me is moving down, and then I've moved back. So there you go, and then to put it back up, unfold, I'm going to move forward, it's moving me forward, and that goes back. And then the other one, unfold, the seat moves forward on the front, and that is going back up. So if you really want to crush your kids or your backseat passengers, that is the one for you. Okay, so we're charged and we're ready to go home. ETA is 11:33 p.m. We set off around about 2:30 p.m. this afternoon, and now should arrive with 28% battery. It's 1 hour and 21 minutes, 83 miles to go. We're in forward position. I've changed the skin of my vehicle. There it is. Let's go. Because of the cold weather, the PSI and the tyres is all over the place. I need to put that to 42 PSI, I think, now this time of year. But they'll warm up as we travel. Okay, so we're back onto the M1. So I just had a thought. Many people that get worried about charging EVs are worried about overcharging them. You just literally need to top up to get you home. The other thing is they worry about range, but most journeys aren't like I've done today. 450 miles. They're 5 miles, 10 miles, 15 miles. Imagine never having to put fuel in the car. The amount of money you save, and the maintenance bill on this is almost zero. I had to worry about changing the oil, the filters. It really is so easy and cheap motoring. And yes, Tesla's probably one of the best EVs out there. I think I've just added to my time. Am I heading north? No, I've come off the wrong entrance. I'm going south again. See, that's talking to you guys. Your fault. Can't blame the wife. She's not here. So anyway, I'm now off to Luton, and I should be heading towards north towards Leicester and Nottingham. Right. Back with you shortly. So as we head 15 minutes to go, arrival 11:30 p.m. It's raining again, and those annoying windscreen wipers are hit and miss really, aren't they? You would have thought they would have got that sorted by now. But yeah, we arrive in 14 miles time, 15 minutes. Just wanted to talk to you about Sentry mode. And now this is not paranoia, this is just a convenience. Obviously it's raining, so you get full view on the camera. And obviously if any incident that happens, it will trigger and record it. So that's peace of mind, or you can just press the button and make a recording and download it from the app, which is fine. Moving lane automatically, there we go. It has actually, it's just peace of mind. It has actually got me out of a scrape before on the Tesla Model 3. My dear lady was out shopping, and when she got back, that's lots of warning, that's me not concentrating. Sometimes it's a bit hesitant changing lane, but anyway. So we had an incident where she came back from shopping. She'd been parking in a car park, and there was a massive dent on the front. I was like, Adina, what have you done? She denied all knowledge, so went to Sentry on the app. It highlighted the incident, and this guy in a Land Rover Discovery Sport had just literally, as coming out of the parking space next to, kind of turned too much to the left and went over the front passenger wing there. And obviously he then stopped to have a look at the damage, looked around for CCTV, unaware that there was a camera straight in front of him on the windscreen of the Tesla. It recorded him and the number plate of his vehicle, and obviously that was passed straight on to the insurance company. So it is a very good system. Anyone walks around your car, it's triggered, and obviously you can set it so at home you don't have to have it on always. So I just thought I'd point that out to you. Very useful feature. So I've not had time today. I wanted to demonstrate the safety features by putting a teddy bear behind the Tesla in the car park and then reversing over the teddy bear. The teddy bear obviously representing a small person or a child, and how it stops automatically. Because you don't have to have it on autopilot to be autopilot. It's one of the safest cars. But I didn't have time to do that, so I'm just going to show you this quick video now whilst we complete the last 10 miles of this journey. So there you have it. I've just done 450 miles in December, just before Christmas. No issue. To be fair, the traffic was kind today, but we had no issues. It was a very relaxing journey. It is effortless driving. You can be as engaging as you want or as unengaging as you want, as long as you're concentrating. But it's so simple to churn those miles. I'd love to take this abroad in the summer next year, and go down to, I don't know, somewhere like Romania, and see how the infrastructure is for charging, especially as you get into those Eastern European countries. But anyway, from me, I hope you enjoyed the journey. I'm 3,373 miles into ownership of this Model Y in particular. Enjoying every mile. Still love my Tesla 3. Still loving Tesla. And I hope you are as well. Or if you're thinking about getting one, you won't regret it, honestly. It is the reason it's the best SUV family vehicle on the market, irrespective of anything Elon Musk says or your views on his politics. Let it speak for yourself. In the future, it's the only car on the road that instantly can be turned into a driverless car.
In 1 mile, keep right to stay on M1 towards Nottingham North.
As soon as they change the legislation. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time on the channel. Until then, like, subscribe. Obviously, this is part-time. I don't make any money out of it because I haven't got enough subscribers or enough views. But please do like and subscribe. It does help, and it'd be great to get more than 50 views.